Good morning to all. Today we will discuss about the one more problem on rings. This is the problem. If R is a ring such that A square is equals to A for all A belongs to R. This is the given condition. A square is equals to A for all A belongs to R. Okay. We have to prove that first condition is nothing but first one is nothing but A plus A is equals to 0 for all A belongs to R. Okay, so this is the first condition, and second condition is nothing but A plus B is equals to 0 implies A is equals to B. We can assume that A plus B is equals 0. We want to prove that A is equals to B. And third one, R is a commutative ring. So what is the commutative ring? What we have to do? When we are called commutative ring, okay, very good. For all A comma B belongs to R, then AB is equals to BA. So this condition is satisfied, then we can call it as this is the commutative ring. Given condition is A square is equals to A for all A belongs to R. First we can prove that first condition. So A plus A is equals to 0 for all A belongs to R. Okay. So A belongs to R implies A plus A is equals to 0. Given condition is A square is equals to A. Now this is the A. We can assume that A plus A whole square is equals to 0. Sorry, A plus A is equals to A is nothing but A. A plus A. Split on both sides. A plus A into A plus A is equals to A plus A. Okay. What we have to do? A plus A is equals to 0. This is the main condition we have to prove. Now, by using right distribution law, multiplying on both sides, what we have to do? Right distributive law. In the definition of groups, we know that very well. A plus A is equals to A plus A. Multiply on both sides. A into A square, and A into A also A square. This is the first bracket, and again A into A square plus A into A square is equals to A plus A, and given condition is A square is equals to A. Then applying this condition, A square is equals to A. What we have to get? A square is nothing but A, and also A square is nothing but A, plus A square is nothing but A, and A square is also nothing but A, is equals to A plus A. And A plus A plus A plus A is equals to A plus A in bracket plus 0. Okay. So adding 0 value, they cannot change. By using left cancellations law. By using left cancellations law. Okay. So this is the left term. This is the left term. Okay. Left cancellation law. We have to get A plus A is equals to 0. Okay. So first condition proof. Given that condition A square is equals to A, for all A belongs to R, we can assume that A square is equals to A. We have to prove that A plus A is equals to 0. Okay. And second one, what is the condition? A plus B is equals to 0. We have to prove that A is equals to B. Okay. So A plus B is equals to 0. We can assume that this part we have to prove that this term. So now assuming A plus A is equals to 0. Okay. In previous problem, we have to prove that a plus a, we get 0. Okay. Substitute 0 in this term. So what we have to get? A plus b is equals to a plus a, given condition 1. Okay. And also by using left cancellation law, we get b is equals to a. Okay. Second condition also proved. Next, third one. What is the condition third one? R is a commutative ring. So is nothing but for all a comma b belongs to R, then we can prove that AB is equals to BA. Okay. What we have to prove? AB is equals to BA. This is the our aim. So for all a comma b belongs to R, given condition is a square is equals to a. In this problem included a and b. So we get a plus b whole square is equals to a plus b. Okay. Given condition for all only a belongs to R, then we can write a square is equals to a. Here for all a comma b belongs to R, then a plus b whole square is equals to a plus b. Now splitting on both sides. So a plus b whole square is nothing but a plus b into a plus b is equals to a plus b. Okay. Using left distribution rule, a plus b into a plus a plus b into b is equals to a plus b by using any distribution law. Okay. So left distribution law or right distribution law. Okay. So any distribution law we can prove the theorem. Okay. And a into a is nothing but a square, b into a. Next, a into b plus b square is equals to a plus b. We know that a square is equals to a for all a belongs to R. So a square is equals to a, b plus a and a plus b. For all a belongs to R, then we can write a square is equals to a. In simple manner, for all b belongs to R, then b square is equals to b. So now substitute b square in b is equals to a plus b. They can write also a plus b plus ba plus ab is equals to a plus b. So adding 0, b plus ab is equals to a plus b in bracket plus 0. Okay. So by using again left cancellation law, we have to get a plus b both are cancel. AB is equals BA plus AB is equals to 0. What is the condition on second? A plus B is equals to 0. Then A is equals to B. We have already proved A plus B is equals to 0. Then A is equals to B. This is the condition in 2. Okay. We have already proved. A plus B is equals to 0. Then A is equals to B. In similar manner, this is the A. This is the B. Assuming that this is the A, this is the B. We get A plus B is equals 0. Then what is the condition? A is equals to B. Now BA is equals to AB. Okay. So what is the condition? BA is equals to AB is nothing but any condition. Anyone. AB is equals to BA. Okay. Very good. This is the commutative ring. Okay. So this is the commutative ring. Okay. So this is the main three problems, Nana. If R is a ring, given condition, we have to prove that these three terms. Okay, everyone clear? Okay, okay. I will go to some more definitions. Boolean ring. Okay, so in a previous classes we have to discuss about the what is the ring, rings with unity, commutative ring, and etc. Okay, today we will discuss about the Boolean ring. Okay, so this ring definition is nothing but an element A of a ring R. Okay, let us assume that one element which is belongs to R is said to be idempotent. Okay, idempotent or Boolean ring, both are equal. Idempotent if condition is A square is equals to A. Okay, if condition A square is equals to A satisfy any element of A, then this A is called as the Boolean ring or idempotent ring. Okay, so any element we can satisfy this condition, that element is which is belongs to R, then it is that ring is called as the Boolean ring or idempotent. And multiplicative inverse. So what is the multiplicative inverse? In a previous classes we have discussed. Okay. So rings with unity law, multiplicative inverse is nothing but 1. Okay. Let R be a ring with unity. Unity is nothing but 1. On element U belongs to R is said to be a unit of R if it has a multiplicative inverse. Okay. So one element which is belongs to ring and that elements is also unit elements of R. Okay. So any elements which is belongs to a ring and that elements also unit elements. Okay. So these unit elements registered in a multiplicative inverse. In example, A is a any element, we have already know that group. Okay, plus binary operation plus. What is the multiplicative inverse? In a group G, addition is a binary operation. A is a element. So what is the multiplicative inverse? Anyone? Very good. Minus A is a multiplicative inverse in a addition in a group. Okay. And we know that the multiplication also. So here multiplication is 1 by A. Okay. So this is the concept of group. In similar manner, multiplicative inverse in a ring, this is the elements are unit. Then we can call it as the multiplicative inverse. Okay. One more example. Units of a ring. Units of a ring. We can assume that how many unit elements in existed in a ring. The ring is not a group. Clearly observe that the ring is not a group. Okay, with respect to multiplication. What is the ring? Ring, two binary operations exist. Okay, and also 6 conditions are satisfied. In this definition, group, this ring not satisfy the group with respect to multiplication. Okay, so these conditions are not satisfy the ring. The ring is not a group with respect to multiplication. That is, multiplication does not exist, then inverse need not be exist. Okay, so any ring multiplication exists, then inverse is existed. Okay, here multiplication is not existed, then inverse need not be exist in a ring. Okay, so the elements of a ring which have inverse inside the ring with respect to multiplications are called units or invertible elements. Okay, so inside ఇన్వర్స్ అనేది ఇన్సైడ్ అడ్జస్ట్ అయితే దట్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ద ఇన్వర్టబుల్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఆర్ యూనిట్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ రింగ్. ఓకే, వన్ మోర్ ప్రాబ్లం వీ హ్యావ్ టు డిస్కస్. ఇఫ్ ఆర్ ఈస్ జెడ్ ఈస్ ఏ రింగ్ విత్ యూనిటీ ఎలిమెంట్ 1, ఆల్వేస్ యూనిటీ ఎలిమెంట్ ఈస్ 1. వీ హ్యావ్ 1 into 1 is also 1, minus 1 into minus 1 is also 1. Okay, here 1 and minus 1 are the only two invertible elements of the ring of integers. Okay, these two terms, other than these two terms, unit element అనేది does not exist. That's why 1 and minus 1 are all the only two invertible elements because of the elements of a ring which have inverse inside the ring. Okay, so automatically units elements అనేది exist అయితేనే that is elements are called the invertible elements. Okay, so z is we can assume that z is a ring, but invertible elements is nothing but 1 and minus 1 itself. Okay, so this is the two terms is a invertible elements. Because I will explain clearly. Observe that every unity element is a unit, but unit need not be a unity. Clear that every unity element is a unity. Okay, unity element అనేది 100% is a unit, but unit need not be a unity element. Okay, మనం తీసుకునే యూనిట్ అనేది యూనిటీ ఎలిమెంట్ అనే కండిషన్ సాటిస్ఫై చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, బట్ యూనిట్ ఎలిమెంట్ అనేది ఆల్వేస్ యూనిట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, అండ్ వన్ మోర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. గివెన్ ది రింగ్ z7, what is the elements are exist? Anyone? We have discussed about the groups also. 0 1. Okay, very good. 1 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so ring is nothing but under satisfy the addition and multiplication modulo 7. It has unity elements is nothing but 1, which is also a unit. When we are getting unity elements. Okay, so here addition modulo n and multiplication modulo m. Z7 is nothing but 0 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so in this problem we have adjust only 2 into 4 is nothing but 8. 8 modulo 7, what we have to get? 8 modulo 7 is equals to anyone? Very good. 1 modulo 7. 1 is a unit element. Only Ramya is responded. What about remaining students? Okay, so this one is a unit element. And also 3 into 5. 15 modulo 7. What we have to get? This is also 1 modulo 7. 6 into 6. 36 modulo 7. We get the 1 modulo 7. I will do the multiplication. Okay, everyone do the addition. What is the elements are adjusted in 1 modulo 7? Okay, so this is the your homework. Okay na, multiplication, these three terms adjust. When we are adjusted, which terms are adjusted in addition? This is the homework. Okay, everyone do this homework. This is the concept of Boolean ring and units of a ring. Okay, everyone clear? I will take a description. Okay.